What's the deal, y'all? We're Trapper Typing in TNN Trap News Network. Back in this thing, like cook cracking this thing here at TNN Trap News Network. Good news you can use. Good knowledge, though. You can't get nobody's college, though, big dog. I'm outside sliding and riding and sliding as I slide and ride and slide. Getting done what I gotta get done. I bring y'all this news you can use. This knowledge you ain't finna get nobody's college, big dog. Hit that like, hit that comment, hit that good subscribe button. I'm gonna bring you something. You feel me? Shout out to Young and Hefe, man, as I knock down these Young and Hefe style videos. Getting done what we gotta get done as I get done what I gotta get done. You feel me? You feel me? Hit that notification bell, man. Here, we finna slide into that, but before you do, make sure you get into the Man at the Garden freestyle. Please don't touch my I got a body on the fairy tales. Won't forget. All that's out now. Get into that if you ain't got into that. We finna slide over here and see what Akademiks is talking about, man. They talking about the game and his house and all that kind of stuff. I've been seeing a lot of false information going on about the game and his house and all that type of shit. A lot of false information, and I do have a lot of inside information that if necessary, we can get into, but that nigga's a pretty successful multi-millionaire on a very high level, so tabloids are hard. We finna jump into this content though without no further do's or don'ts. Damn, that little Asian lady was cheeked up. Anyway, I'm about to crash. Pay attention. Let's get to this content.
I am lit. Should I?
About the Snoop shit, you get it?
Yeah. If it don't forward to this number, I don't get it. Let me see.
You get this about the Snoop shit, you get it?
Yeah. I seen some flower shit. I seen it. Yo, Wack. I ain't trying to put you on the spot.
Yeah.
But we were gonna get to this. I ain't trying to put you on the spot. And if I'm putting you on the spot, I'm giving you all permission. Just hang up. Just click.
Spot about what?
The game story.
What game story?
They're saying the game is losing his house to Shorty.
I don't know nothing about that. I call my finance dude.
Okay. Yeah,
it's been a situation for like 10 years.
Yeah, they started reporting it. They're like,
what happens is, I believe the attorney or something over there, he be paying the blogs and shit. He's got some type of vendetta against game, bro. The attorney be. I guess he believes the girl, you know.
But how could they sell it? So, from my understanding, the house isn't in the game, aka Jason Taylor's name. I get he owes a debt, but how could they force the sale of a house if it's not in his name? How does that work?
I mean, just because something's not in your name don't mean it's not tied to your name. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh. But that gets messy.
This is one of those situations that game this court. That's the bad part about it. It ain't like it was like a back and forth, and we seen all the facts and
wait.
leaned on.
Not to cut you off, even though I am. Because we saw the Soulja Boy thing, and Soulja Boy lost, and supposedly owes $4 million. Soulja Boy apparently went to court, and he showed up every day. They talked about his demeanor. What happened? So the game never went to court?
No, court date in Chicago. So I want to say the game, maybe the day before, day or two before, he had something was going on his dental issues, so he went in, right? So when he went into the dentist, they had to do like a emergency procedure. It was something, whatever it was. So, you know, when you go to do certain procedures, they ask you, do you plan on flying or whatever? He said, yeah, I got to fly to Chicago and the next day. The dentist told him, based on whatever he gave him or used, he advised him not to fly, right? So I took that information and forwarded it to the attorney. The attorney still flies up to Chicago. And when he gets up there, he presents the document to the judge. For some reason, bro, the judge wasn't having it. To a point, the judge, during court, called the fucking dentist.
Really?
Thinking maybe it's fake. You should be able to go find this shit in the minutes, bro. It's in Chicago, right? Calls the dentist. The dentist tells him, he advised him not to fly because of the altitude, some shit. I don't know, right? Bro, the judge and the dentist end up doing a back and forth. The judge flexing, telling him, well, I'm a judge, and I said, and the dentist is saying, shit, I trump you. You know what I'm saying? So he did have a procedure done. I forgot what it was. He has his paperwork. This is how the judge was able to call the dentist. And based upon the judge went in with the as a no-show. And when he ruled him as a no-show, it activated the judgment. The crazy part about it, the original filing was like for like $1 million, $2 million.
Yeah.
Right? But for whatever reason, because the judge was feeling the way he was feeling, he bumped that shit up to like 5 million, 7 million, some crazy shit.
Really?
So from that point, it was a dog
So this
fight.
is all over a default judgment because the game didn't.
That's it.
Really?
That's it.
So wait, what
That's
about
what it
appeal
is.
though? Because you could appeal that.
Did all that, bro. That's why, bro, we talk about some shit. It's like 2015.
Yeah.
So why you think it's been 10 years?
Yep.
Appeals, this, that.
Y'all been fighting in court.
Yeah, this, that, just trying to get back on the appeals. They denied the appeal. They denied this. They denied that. So at this point, I don't know if it's been another court date recently. I don't know. I haven't been to one in maybe about a year, close to a year, maybe, personally. So I don't know if another court date, or this is just the attorney dude over there, because every now and then he does this shit. He'll just like contact all the blogs.
Mm.
But as of yet, it's like, I hate to say it, it doesn't really make sense, because it's what you're trying to get, it ain't there. You know what I mean? So I don't really know what the angle is.
So
I do know she's been getting paid. She's been getting paid day one. She's gotten payments. But I guess they out for blood. You know how that shit go, bro.
So they keep trying to say you own all the game assets. Like, how do you respond to that publicly?
Well, what's all his assets? First of all, everybody needs to understand, I'm not just a manager. I'm the label.
I think people don't know that.
So, yeah, a lot of people don't. Go to the last album, Drillmatic. Go to iTunes real quick. Go to iTunes. Pull up Drillmatic. Scroll down to the bottom. Tell me what it tells you.
Give me 1 second.
Well,
Drill.
when you go to the...
I know how to find it. Drillmatic. Give me a second. I got the game. I got him on his profile now. Let's look at album.
Go to the album, the playlist.
Drillmatic Hard vs. Mine 2022.
Yeah, scroll to the bottom where it tells you the labels.
It says 2022 100 ENT / Pneumatic Inc.
Okay, what does that tell you?
That it was released at least partially on 100 ENT.
That's a fact. Right, through the means of, I think I did Virgin Records back then. I think like Virgin Music, whatever, right? So what people got to understand is, like, when it comes to certain things and you are labeled, that's not owning the gang asset. That's having a part of it that belongs to you. You know what I'm saying? Because that's business. Now, I don't know what else they talking about. You know what I mean? As far as assets, but the assets I own, respectfully, belong to me. The assets he owns belongs to him. So I don't know what they, I don't own gangs, jury, whatever else he may have. You know, I don't keep up with what the artists have. Well, that ain't my job. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That ain't what I do.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No. Really, pretty much.
I heard this same shit. I heard this same shit from Blueface's mother. If you ever talked to her, she said the same shit about her son, and then she realized, hey, I was wrong. And I said, yeah, I may have helped assist a motherfucker get or acquire, but if it's in their name, it's in their name. It's their shit. If it's in my name is my shit. That's it. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what to get. I hear that all the time. Like, Game's assets is in your name.
Now, that was a lot to do about nothing, but what I want y'all to take away from all this is Wack don't got nothing. His wife got everything. Wack don't got nothing. How could Wack, the Game is a multi-millionaire. A multi-millionaire. Chillied up. This nigga sliding around with chrome Maybachs. Kanye gave me chrome Maybachs. You know how rich you gotta be to have a rich friend that gives you a chrome Maybach, bro? You know how rich you gotta be to have a rich... Don't none of y'all niggas got friends giving y'all a Honda Civic. Come on now. Don't none of y'all got friends giving y'all a Honda Civic. That nigga homie gave him 2 chrome Maybachs. What? That niggas got chilly, bro. Niggas got chilly. Niggas got chilly. Like, that whole concept of this nigga not having no bread, I don't know why y'all even think that, but I'ma just say this. Us regular folk, you feel me? Us thousandaires need to stay out of millionaire business. And you hundredaires need to for sure stay out of millionaire business. Y'all ain't even got no business being in thousandaires business, let alone being in the millionaires business. So that's that. But I want everything to be clear of Wack, your wife is taking everything. Kim is taking everything from you, bro. So you own nothing of nothing because you were so smart that you put everything in her name. So barnacles. Yeah. Bet you Akademiks won't ask about that. Let's get back into it, though.
That I own contractually, because if that's the structure of the business, that's me. That's like saying, oh, Birdman owns some of Lil Wayne's shit. Well, the album came out up under Cash Money, right?
Yeah.
So whatever percentage goes to Birdman is going to go to Birdman. Whatever percentage go to Wayne, go to Wayne. Whatever percentage that goes to UMG, will go to UMG. But people just say some shit, and it just don't make sense. I don't know one motherfucker, or it might be some out there that just owns 100% of a nigga shit, unless he brought him out. You
Okay,
know, I don't know.
So people aren't being honest with that then. So I mean, when you talk to Game about this, how does he feel about this? Because it feel like this might be inconveniencing, right?
Well, I mean, like anybody else, you done been in situations where you got to deal with legal. Anytime you're dealing with legal, it's always an inconvenience, or you know what I'm saying?
Hey, Wack, I ain't gonna lie to you. The Game is the reason. Like, I ain't gonna lie. I promise you. So last year I probably paid about $700,000 in legal, just like legal fees, and I've always just chalked it up as, you know, in some of the stuff you get it back because, you know, sometimes, you know, if somebody loses, you get a countersuit and they owe you certain shit. Yeah, it's just a lot of things to it. But you know what I've realized? The reason why I respond to everything is because I'm like, I don't want some slimy, nasty whore who sues me and I'm like, oh, fuck her. And then all of a sudden the judge is like, oh, you think you're bigger than the program? We're going to put in a $3 million judgment. And this bitch runs around for like whatever years tormenting.
No, yeah, you can't do that. But in this situation, it wasn't that he was like being cocky, didn't want to go. But bro, listen, respectfully, Kanye West's mother, right?
Mm-hmm.
May she rest in peace. A doctor, 1 or 2 doctors prior to the doctor she went to, told her not to do the procedure, right?
Yeah.
They told her this. She went and did it. What ended up happening?
She passed away.
If the doctor's telling you, hey, the shit I used on you was in your system, I don't know what it's for pain or whether they put him to sleep. I don't really know what it was. you can't fly because if you get a certain altitude, things can happen.
Yeah.
So let's say Gang jumps on the plane anyway, disregards the doctor, gets up there, catches an aneurysm, or goes into a seizure. Okay, at this point in time, there's nothing we can do. Like, it's nothing we can do, because once the doctor tells you what not to do and you do it anyway, they're no longer liable or responsible.
Yeah.
So it was kind of like a situation. Now, I do remember the reality show, and it might be a good thing for you to go read the complaints, because if I can remember, she said he touched my ass in the club. Now, this is the thing. She was on the actual reality show. It's an elimination show. Now, let me ask you something, Ack. When do you think it became a problem? Before or after she was eliminated?
Most likely after.
So a month after she's eliminated, a month after the date she says, Jane touched my ass in the club.
Wasn't that show with like
No
MTV?
Yeah, it was like 51 Minds or something.
Oh no, VH1.
VH1. There was no witnesses to this shit.
By the way, I was shocked by it because
nothing.
I thought VH1 would have crossed their T's and dot their I's and made sure like these women signed something that they couldn't file a lawsuit like this.
I don't know. I didn't have nothing to do with that show in particular. At the time, I didn't really like the show because it was pulling game away from the image I felt worked for him best.
Which is what?
But he did the show anyway. But it was like to me, I felt like it was softening up his image, which the foundation of game wasn't built on the soft image. You know what I'm saying? It was kind of introducing his first name. So Game was like slightly going from the Game to JCI. Was JCI is him, that's his name. But in the line of work that I'm doing with him, the Game is where it's at. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Unless, you know what I'm saying? Game was going Compton, gangster rap. You know what I mean? West Coast, raw uncut. Diss track, diss music, battle music. That's what that was. But I kind of felt like he thought he was building a bigger audience, a female audience. So, he was right how he saw it. And you can't avoid this type of shit. If a female want to just say you did something, this ain't no Shannon Sharp shit. There's no text messages. There's no audio. There's none of that. Where it's a back and forth, insinuations, sex, having sex, approaching her, none of that. It's just her saying he touched my ass in the club. Like literally.
So nothing where she's saying he fucked me.
Nothing. She just, a month after her elimination, filed some shit and said he touched my ass in the club. Go pull it up, bro. So, to his defense, I've been around him a long time. I've never seen Game in public touchy, feely with no shit like that.
Yeah.
And you a journalist, you know what I'm saying? Like, have you ever seen any content or photos outside the game, maybe taking a picture on the side or maybe an arm around a fan or something? Like, I've never seen him.
Only the India love stuff. Only the India love stuff.
Well, that's his girlfriend.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
That was his girlfriend at the time.
Oh, okay.
But even with that, that was like some park shit or some shit. I think, I don't know how they captured that, right?
Yeah, I don't know. He was finger popping.
I know personally me, his girl could be right there with him. I personally when he's in the open, like that ain't never been him. Like me, I grab my girl's ass in public. I do all that shit.
You do it in
You know what
public?
I'm saying? So, yeah, I do all that. I kiss with my girl in public.
Nah, a
smooch
kiss
my
is one
girl in
thing, but
public.
you don't grab the ass though. Come on now.
I grab my woman's ass, slap her ass, walking through the mall. I do all that in public. That's me. But game ain't that, so I wasn't there, but to hear he grabbed my ass in the club in his VIP section, I just ain't dude, bro. I mean, people these days got me leery. I don't even like going into a crowded VIP, bro. You know what I'm saying, that? Because you brush past a motherfucker, guess what? You touch me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? All these spots hold 10 people. They packing 30 motherfuckers in them. It's inevitable that you're going to brush against whatever the fuck. So, but, that's what it is. But I just saw something pop up, but I didn't know what it is because I didn't see it before pop up.
Yeah.
But, whatever it is, whatever it may be, I'm pretty sure it'll get handled or dealt with it or whatever. But I don't know, bro.
Yeah. No, I only was asking that. Everything all good though, because I'll hit you off stream about the other stuff.
All right, cool.
I bet. All right, we ain't still in line that long. I was gonna bring up no loose shit. I was like, I'm over it.
All right, man. So there you have it. Together, they're Akademiks. We got Akademiks giving us their dissertation, everything that's going on with the game and what they got going on. That Chiliana and all that kind of wooty man 1-2 stepping like Sierra. With that all being said, though, y'all know the deal. That was red dots to the left. Y'all know the rest. He's a multimillionaire. And there's so many 1-2 steps, loopholes in these legal situations. That nigga sliding around a chrome Maybach. So I'm gonna trust the fact that, I don't got a chrome Maybach. I ain't never even drove a Maybach, but I'm, whatever. That's gonna change soon. But I'm a thousandaire. I'm gonna stay out of millionaire problems. Red dots to the left, y'all know the rest, and it's free. I've been doing Angel 2. He's free. We go.